alert. Like, give this at least another few days or do it yourself, then come back. Then we can talk. But yeah, spoiler alert. Right now, be cautious. There be danger here. So, arbitrary
danger. Warning.
Yeah, air raid siren should be going off right about now. We don't have the budget to put one in the video.
Well, technically we do, but because you did not inform me of this.
No, we'll just call it a budgetary constraint.
Okay, fine. Well, it's a budget. It's a budget problem. We don't have the money.
It's totally a budget problem, but
we do not have the money.
To know how to spur of the moment at all. It's just totally budget. But
so basically, what's going on right now is the start of the season just started. There's an intro cutscene, an intro mission, and everything. And on my end, I haven't done it yet. So we're going to be going through that. So once again, there are going to be spoilers to anyone who does actually want to experience that. Turn away now or skip ahead, I guess, probably 10-15 minutes. And even then, you really shouldn't skip ahead. You should probably go do it now and then come back when you've done the intro mission.
Yeah, we'll be giving our opinions on it as well as he'll be reacting to it live. I've already done it entirely myself.
Well, I'm not going to be doing much reacting. I'm more going to be just playing. I don't really say anything. I just do, but you know.
In the aftermath.
Yeah, I'll tell you how I felt about it and all that. So.
Also. Side note, before we begin, we should have that name change done probably by the end of today. So look out for that. Just thought I'd keep you guys all informed with that one as well.
Yeah, so yeah, hopefully the channel name will change by the end of the day today or tomorrow, which actually reminds me, tomorrow is the Game Awards, and we will be doing another stream for tomorrow as well, so we might as well do that now before we actually do the content, just in case if there is anyone watching before the whole spoiler starts.
Right. We'll be doing a stream of the Game Awards. It'll be a little interesting, because I won't be around for the beginning part of that stream.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll be around in the, after an hour or so of the stream beginning, because I have worked that day, and my bosses were like, hey, can you do like an 8-hour shift that day? Like you've been doing for every day since you started? So, it's not bad. It's good money. It's just that I won't be around for the first hour. So, Justin will have to entertain you by his own lonesome.
Yes, so basically, what's going to be happening is I'll be streaming maybe 5 or 10 minutes before the actual Game Awards starts. Technically, it starts half an hour at 7:30 our time, Eastern time. But let's be honest here, that half an hour mark is really just a enticement of, all right, everyone, gather up, get ready.
Yeah, it's basically just a pre-show. It's basically just them going over some advertisements that already exist and yada yada yada.
So yeah, no, basically, I'll have the stream up, and I might have a game up as well on like one of the corners of the screen. That way, if there's just downtime, you guys can watch me play a game. That way, you're not bored while we're like waiting in intermission parts and stuff.
Yeah, no, the intermissions are usually pretty slow, but you know.
We'll see. Don't worry, I won't make things completely dull for you. I know I can be a dull person, but I'll do my best.
And we'll see how that stream goes. So I will certainly be excited to see how it turns out. I think I can say Justin.
So yeah, real quick, timeline wise, it'll be about 5-10 minutes before the actual Game Awards starts. We'll be streaming here. Well, I will be streaming, and then about an hour and a half in, hopefully Nick will be able to take part. So
He'll be able to.
We will see how this all turns out for you all.
Watch, with my luck, all the good important information, all the fun stuff will be done in the beginning when I'm not there, and then I'll just be dumb stuff from now on in.
Maybe
I'll miss all the fun announcements.
All the fun. All the good stuff.
Yeah, like the new Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Gameplay for that. I'll miss that.
Oh. You're gonna miss it and never see it again. You're never gonna have the opportunity.
Hey! Nothing beats seeing it live. Nothing beats seeing it live.
I guess.
Even in the aftermath.
Even in the aftermath.
There's just something about seeing it like live during the presentation that just gives you that's like, yes, it's a thing now.
Yes. All right. Well, once
Just
again,
like, oh.
final warning for spoilers at the beginning of the season for Destiny 2. So, once
Yep.
again, go play that. If you are interested in playing it, go play that now. Come back when you finish the mission. We'll go through it too, and you'll see us go through it. So I will be going on to my hunter now, because that is literally the only character that I play. I know you guys saw both a Titan and a Warlock, but I'll be frank with you, I don't play them that much.
The most
That's why I
powerful
don't do it.
artificial intelligence humanity ever created.
I mean, they are fun.
To match.
Yeah, they're fun.
Thousands of war sets, primed to obliterate any and all threats to humanity. But when the greatest threat of all arrived, it nearly tore Rasputin apart. I saved the pieces of him that I could, encrypted them in a specialized engram. I've been trying to restore him in an experimental exoframe, but every attempt I've made has failed. Until he's back online, all of his weaponry is up for grabs. And it's only a matter of time before his warsats fall into the wrong hands.
It's only a matter of time. So, you able to join on me?
Yeah, let me see here. There we go. You're in matchmaking a few seconds ago. My guess is to be like that was the cutscene you were watching.
Yeah. I find it interesting how Destiny runs like that, where you're in matchmaking while you're watching a cutscenes and stuff, but it's alright. It's alright.
That's an excuse, but like, yes, I'm being proactive. I'm engaging.
I am proactive. I am queuing.
I am queuing for Crucible.
Oh no.
Actually, they actually changed the format to how they're doing it this season. They actually did a massive Crucible update.
Oh really? Oh, well, we can get to that in a moment. Ah,
Ooh,
Osiris.
I get to see the trailer over it. I get to see this over again.
Couldn't conceal every thought. Some I stole.
Some I stole.
One of Neptune. The collapse.
I didn't expect to see
A
this
turning
again.
Point. It's a blur. I cannot focus.
Pass me the wrench.
The hidden found nothing there, but I saw it.
Casually.
Through the witch queen's eyes. A city set against the waves.
Sounds like a trick.
And Korra thinks I need to rest. The gall.
The gall.
You've really made no progress while I was indisposed.
Is that why you're here, Osiris?
Flaming arrogance. We can't confirm that
Korra
is him.
won't listen.
Wonder where she got that from. Red's scrambled in there. Degrading. He's dying.
The War Mind is our greatest bastion of Golden Age data. I need what it knows.
I've tried everything. I can't even access his protocols.
But perhaps your grandfather could.
Osiris? That man? No. Clovis Bray is a maniac. A selfish, murderous monster.
So was Rasputin. But it might be the only option I have left.
Wonder where
Just
he
as
got that from.
Clovis might be yours. When did hope cease to require risk?
We go.
Intently stare at the red engram.
Ah, hello, Red. Don't worry. We got you.
We got you.
Literally, anyone besides her calls him Red once, I will warsat you.
I will warsat
from this
you.
planet.
I will yeet a warsat into your cranium.
You will be removed.
Honestly, there's a
Hey,
fucking
buddy.
story in the
Thanks for
lore where
tagging
that
along.
basically happens.
We're gonna go have a chat with Clovis about Rasputin.
Not because someone calls him Red, because
Osiris,
someone like fucked
say
with him
hi.
and ignored his
Young
warnings
wolf.
and just toss a warsat on them.
Like old times.
Osiris, you seeing this? Perimeter defenses tripped. They've never done that. I don't think Clovis is trying to kill us, but...
Could be anything. We should keep our distance until the Guardian locks a transmat signal for us.
Transmat signal. Got it. Got you covered, bro. So literally do everything as always.
That's the universe way of saying, you do it, I'll wait.
Alright, so I'll wait here, make sure that you're in.
LZ's a little
I'm right beside you, I think.
Got you as close as I
There you
could
are.
without blowing us all up.
An outcome we all
We go.
It appears your grandfather
Ah,
was on
yes.
the
I remember seeing these during the seasonal
He
trailer.
elicits that sort of reaction.
In no
Yeah.
way is this danger.
So is our mission.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
be careful. They can
Wow. Noted.
Kill you.
Perimeter defenses
do that, yeah.
lethal.
Hello.
That's right. The perimeter towers
They can
have
do
that.
my credentials. Perimeter
Hello.
defenses zeroing in on you. Find some cover.
Okay, I know this goes against your principles, but try not to go fast. The faster you go, the more pissed off they get.
What? We're testing this
Nope.
theory right now.
Don't believe me. Go on your Sparrow and see how long until it takes to like blow your ass up.
Well, I can't really go on my Sparrow here. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me get test theory time.
I'm the Warlock. I'm testing. You're the guinea pig.
You're not the one testing. I'm testing. I'm the one being tested. Therefore, I am the one testing.
Yes, but this is what we call scholarly appropriation. Because of my proximity as a scholar, I can claim that I'm the one testing and you're just
No,
the guinea pig.
you're the researcher. You're not the one testing. I can't.
Oh, very well.
I
I'm the
don't-
researcher.
Yeah, no, I can't bring out my Sparrow anymore.
No,
I
could.
think there was a time lock on how long you could, because I was able to, but I don't think you can now because we've activated the rest of the map.
Yeah, it's true. When I first came in on my Sparrow, that was it.
All right, well, I mean, you could be the one testing now because your Sparrow's still here.
I could, but then I have to run all the way back.
Yes.
You know what? What the hell? Why not? Probably gonna die,
Threat
but whatever.
detection.
Don't
Oh,
kid me.
okay. No, I see how it works. It's a threat detection meter. It goes down as time the longer you're out.
Pretty much, and also it homes in on you.
I don't believe
Yeah,
for a
no, it
second
literally
Hostile
doesn't matter.
Nation hacked Clovis's firewall.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
the Vex?
You're
If you
you,
move faster, it does
He
go
even
down
broke the
faster,
lab
though.
before suffering the
no,
indignity
well,
of losing
still,
it.
you
That
can
is
run
even a
faster. You get out of the way
remote
faster.
We cannot miss.
Yeah,
our
but I've had,
only
like,
chance
3
at
seconds of just-
restoring the war mines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
because
try
you're
to let him know
walking.
we're coming so he doesn't do
No,
anything
running.
stupid.
Running.
Yeah, well, I ran and I had 9 seconds. Hello. Oh,
Alright.
it's one of these again.
It cannot be.
Ziva Urath's been avoiding Europa. Why move into Aramis's territory now?
Root them out, Guardian. Leave only their ashes.
Leave only their ashes.
So visceral.
So clearly, Osiris is not a fan of this right now.
I wonder why. 'Cause
And
He has
I
something to do
almost
with-
have my super now. Excellent.
of course.
The biological reactor is nearly finished. Come on, where's the big guy? Spawn already. Oh, there's 2 of them. Interesting.
It doesn't come till later. Just gonna have to weed through these guys for now.
Fine, I will waste my energy on such peasantry.
Such not worth my time. Ugh. Really? I was just gonna shoot.
And then my knife showed up.
Yeah, no. Then your knife shoot, and then I started knifing.
So anyways, I just started knifing. Oh, hello. A target. Excellent.
Yeah, but not the target.
It doesn't matter.
Target.
These guys, I can get my my super back in no time.
I'll clean it up.
It is alright. See, I'm already like more than halfway of my super. I might not have any sword energy, but I don't care. I'm still getting super energy. You, come here. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, be careful with those bomb boys.
Yeah, I remember them. Sometimes I try to lure them into the enemies to just blow them up entirely.
Understandable.
Sometimes it works.
I just use bomb. Bomb against bomb tends to work.
The cryptolith recedes as its defenders wane. It must not be fully established.
Nice to have an easy solve. I still can't raise Clovis, but I've got the doors to the sublevels open.
Sublevels it is then.
Wrathborn made from House Salvation stock. Gruesome fate.
Oh.
If they knelt to
Hey,
the
get over
witness,
here.
this is a
This
logical
collect
step.
thing.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't know that was there? It's been there since Beyond Light.
Well, yeah, but I was able to collect it again.
Working towards the same cause?
Yeah,
Of
it's a glitch.
opportunity, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Aramis doesn't strike me as the type to tolerate
Wait,
subjugation.
don't mind me as I... There we go. There was a lone dreg that needed to be eliminated.
You and Zebo Roth will get along very well, I think.
Well, I'm just going to say it for what it is. There's an enemy on the tracker, therefore it must be eliminated. Hello.
All yours.
I got you. As you go and tank a shot that I had fired.
Well, there you go.
Oh, hello there. And tank that thing real hard on me. Yeah, forget all of the enemies that go and blow up on you. Just go and take a Hive Knight with a shield. All right, what we got here?
Glowing? Oh, please tell me that thing's not a bomb.
No, it is Zebu's toxin eye. Bring down the one channeling. They've sighted you. Slay them all.
That is alarmingly loud.
Rings with Zebor Roth's battle song. Silence it.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah, excellent. Just what I needed. Heavy ammo. Now we go. Where are you? There you are. What are you doing?
I'm watching the show.
Bruh. Bruh.
It's quite
leaving
easy.
me. Literally, what did I say earlier? Leaving me to do all the work.
What do you mean, do all the work? You had this. You had your sword. You're fine.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
not
willing to bet you
leaving
almost
work.
have your super and your
Hive's
abilities.
presence is an omen.
Maybe.
There is more
Yeah.
to this than we
Actually,
know.
no, you couldn't.
I'm getting that feeling myself.
You didn't notice.
You sound worried.
Even a single cryptolith provides Zebor Roth influence enough to worry. Don't wait long. Clovis may be in danger.
Leave this,
and more
these
tomb
three to me.
ships
Oh,
flood Europa
never
South
mind.
Alright, never mind.
every second.
Well, I mean, I
Knife
just kind
time.
of...
Time to pin us
Knife
down.
time. Knife
Also,
time.
let's just take a moment to analyze the immense amount of tomb ships in here.
Yeah, there's
that
a
is
fair
not
amount
normal
of stuff.
decor.
Also, heavy ammo down there. Excellent. Just what I needed. In no way do
Immediately
I have.
point out
In
firearms.
no way do I have 32 heavy ammo right now on my sword. Would love more. Oh, here's another tomb ship that just showed up.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Not normal decor.
Not.
Also, let us take a moment to just never mind. Just shoot the Roomba.
Oh,
What the hell?
those guys.
The lab's protocols are cannibalizing each other.
Cryptoliths incite conflict in mind and mechanism alike. Even the sturdiest blades eventually bend to Zebor Roth's will.
Wait, I think I found him. Hello?
Who is that? Anastasia?
The one and only.
Of course it's you. Remedy this immediately. I want minimal collateral.
Stop.
He's
whining.
fine.
Guardian's already on your doorstep.
Guardian's already on your doorstep. Oh god, that thing! That would have been perfect if that was something he said. It's like, oh god, the destructive one.
Well, honestly, neither of us have... Well, no, you played Deepstone, so maybe you might get different dialogue. I don't.
Yeah, no, I've done the whole dialogue, or the whole raid, so... Yeah, that reminds me. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did do the whole raid. And I'm not
Then
really
again,
much
if
of a
you played-
raider.
Then again, if you played, like, many of the missions on Europa during Beyond Light, like, Either the one from Banshee for Banshee's Whale, or the Stasis missions. You'll have met him twice, so
Yeah.
he knows who you are at least. Maybe not Osiris, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it.
Well, obviously he wouldn't know who Osiris is. From his perspective, it's just some random guy who just showed up and is like, ah, yes.
Random guy who dressed funny. Random guy who by
What is
Golden
with
Age
the
standards.
bird feathers, you fool? This is ineffective.
By Golden Age standards, dresses very strangely.
Frames are overrun. Is another example of your over-promised, under-deliver attitude.
Huh.
He's fine.
What that sounded like. Anna, please help me. I need you. They're killing me. Ow.
Ow.
Yes would satisfy.
Hello, gentlemen.
More kryptonites.
They want my
Oh,
brain
hey,
and
look,
vision.
it's a big guy.
The
Here, let me
access
just
it
do
provides
this
to
real quick.
secrets I keep. They're trying to pry me open.
They don't just want his secrets. They want him brought to submit.
Someone's going to have to tell them that's company property. Guardian?
Company
His
property.
entire head is company property. I don't see your passes.
Yeah, sorry guys, this is company
Papers,
property.
please?
I got told to go.
I'm gonna have to
and
ask
tell
you to
this.
leave.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's company property.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You have to leave the property. You gotta go. It's literally just our AI companions now. Yeah, let me just do this real quick. Hey, buddy.
It's like
Oh,
like they
no,
want to-
no stun mechanic for you.
I find it funny. It's
Uh-oh.
like
They have an invulnerability phase.
I find it funny where it's like they want to tear me apart. The first response should have been like, yeah, and if any other day we would have let them do it.
Alright. He should be no longer invincible, maybe?
You know, he's still not being
Ah, excellent. There he is. Allow me to go back to sorting again.
Machine gun.
Machine gun blow.
How much do you give these things, Globus? Like, you overhear them being like, ammunition is 7%, yet they still keep shooting. How much do they have? And again, never mind.
Finally. Now go reset creation security protocols. Return control to me.
I'll leave that to you, seeing that you're the warlock and good with tech and science and stuff.
Fine, I press a button.
There you
Button
are.
pressing.
Establishing transmat connection.
Wait, you're gonna like this one.
Let's skip the dancing and cut to the chase.
Anastasia, I'm pleasantly surprised to see you without your sister. What was it you said last time we spoke?
Pretty sure it was screw you.
Putting that linguistics degree to good use. Who is this?
I am Osiris, Phoenix of the Dark Age, and Scholar of the Cosmos. I have no equal.
Cute.
You impertinent son of a...
See? He's impossible. We'll find another way to help Rasputin.
Rasputin? The war mind is operational? Fascinating.
His source code's corrupted. I don't know how to fix it, but you do.
Ugh. You were always too preoccupied teaching the war mind to feel, to learn how it functioned.
What don't I know?
Simply everything, Anastasia. But yes, I will help you. Because you need it. And because no one else can.
How uncharacteristically altruistic of you.
My motive isn't complicated. It's exhausting to watch the grains of my legacy slip through my progeny's fingers.
Self-preservation. That is simple.
At its finest.
Partition your AI protocols onto this. I'll link you into my workshop. Then we rebuild Rasputin.
Splendid. Once I am in control, all will be as it should be. The war mind will rise again.
Your grandfather is insufferable.
Told you. Let's get him back to the helm.
To the helm. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Honestly, right there, that'd be a perfect position for it. Honestly, though, this will be a really interesting season. Osiris, the most egotistical warlock in the entire Guardian history, meets Clovis Bray, the most egotistical human in human history.
Well, technically now Exo, but you know.
Yeah, well, Exo head now. Technically, he didn't give himself a full body, which riddle me that as to why. I don't know, budget cuts, I guess.
Riddle me thee. Why has he no body thee?
Honestly, great explanation as to why Clovis Bray has no body and just made himself a giant head. He's either that egotistical or he was that cheap during construction.
I am giant, fear me. It does make you wonder, though. It's like, what would the purpose of a giant head be? Was he actually planning on making a giant body or something? Like,
not that I can recall. It might just be the fact that he just wanted a giant head.
It's just weird to think about. Ah, yes, all the plunder is still here. And then if we go around this corner, we see all the infection.
Probably fine.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, but you know, Clovis Bray, smart as a whip.
Oh.
Not wise by any means, however.
Uno momento. Oh, yes, that. Okay. For a moment, I thought it had some loot or something for me. Anyways, where to? Ah, right here. Rasputin, Warmine. Yes.
Beef.
Hello. The Warframes. In no way does this room look extremely familiar.
Yeah, of course. It's the one from last season.
Yes.
You didn't say that. I'd be surprised.
You might want to come over here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I can't even jump down there. Huh. But, the Awoken clearly forgot something. How uncharacteristic.
The Awoken forgetting something? Never happens. Never.
Never. Interesting.
Or they just didn't give a shit enough to get it back. What did that tell you?
Tells you enough there. So basically Rasputin's going to be getting hooked up into the actual helm, meaning he has a means to pilot himself. So let's see what dialogue this has for us. Oh, it's Clovis.
Incomplete shell. Still, I must admit that its storage capacity vastly exceeds that of a standard exoframe. It will have to do for now. These Wrathborn present a far more pressing concern. If they can seize control of Warmind technology, then it stands to reason that the Warsats are their ultimate goal. We must secure the Warsat network ourselves before it's too late. Rebuilding the Warmind is now humanity's top priority. Rasputin was designed to partition itself into subminds as a resiliency measure. In the event of a catastrophic failure, reintegrating them into the AI core would repair the broken Warmind. Most of the facilities housing those subminds are now defunct. A scant few remain, but the Wrathborn have likely fortified their locations. Infiltrate said facilities. Retrieve the submind data from the vaults within. With the subminds in hand, we can upload Rasputin to the Warsat network on board its orbital hub. I am aware that Anastasia does not hold a high opinion of me. But let it not be said that I left humanity to fend for itself.
Well, there you go. The mission.
The fun part about...
Whole bunch of things. Alright. Interesting how this was meant for Rasputin and now it's Clovis Bray. I don't entirely understand what happened here. Did Clovis download the giant head, like his giant head form, into the engram where Rasputin was, and then use that to put Rasputin into the whole network right here? Or, like that's one point that I don't.
Allow me to do a quick demonstration for the less lore inclined here, as well as a bit of a... You also might want a bit of a computer knowledge to know what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
Basically, that engram we saw, that was Rasputin, or all that's left of him at this point.
Yeah.
So basically, he's been in this thing the whole time. It's just he hasn't been really able to do anything because there's just not enough left of him to do anything. So, in an effort to basically help out from the inside, so to speak, Clovis essentially partitioned, or, well, essentially downloaded, himself onto the engram as well, to allow him to essentially basically act as the operator for the time being. Whether he'll get
So
it back.
he's practically like, okay, so basically Rasputin is like an empty shell for a computer, and Clovis is right now acting like the operating system.
Pretty much.
There you go.
Because, I mean, Rasputin technically is a force unto himself, operating-wise, but there's just not enough left of him, or empty shell is a pretty accurate description right now.
Now we have different frames working together here.
Weirdly enough, this reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn, where basically, like, here's the Gaia program. There's not enough left of Gaia to do anything. Whole purpose of the game, go around and collect bits of Gaia to make her whole again.
I wonder where they got this season from.
You know, I'm getting some weird Horizon flashbacks here. I didn't make that comparison before. I just realized that now. I don't know if there's a connection there or not.
Your name,
Who knows?
You have found yourself an adversary in Zivu Araz,
The Awoken Queen.
and cunning opportunist in Clovis. Yes, we are always watching. A protective eye to precede an assisting hand. I bring information. With Nezarec out of play, our enemies pursue a killing stroke. Aramis has yet to resurface, but in her absence, agents of Zivu Araz swarm Europa. House Salvation seems to be assisting them in despoiling Clovis Bray's installations. While I've yet to discern an exact strategy, Anna and I agree they may be trying to wrest control of the Warmind's power on the witness's behalf. I fear they're forging inroads for an invasion. Zivu Araz's forces mobilize within the Ascendant Plane. My scouts report her hive prepare to assault the Warmind's bunker on the moon. The submine that rests there is in danger. Shape this knowledge into deathly intent for our enemies, and the Warmind may yet be restored.
Interesting choice of words. Shape this knowledge into deathly intent.
She loves to use her words.
Final shape it shall. Death it is.
Yeah.
Hello, Clovis. What
honestly,
else do you have for me? So, honestly, what?
No, I was just thinking, like, honestly, if you were the final shape, I think it would just take the form of a meme.
Yeah, basically, take Master Chief, Doomslayer, like, basically just take all of the iconic big named, like, death machines, and then just slap a bunch of memes on it. Just like, ah, yes, I defeat my enemies in blood and battle. And then you just hear, like, the clicking of Ugandan knuckles in the background.
Anyways, I don't know how safe it is that we've now put Clovis inside Rasputin's would-be body and given him access to our networks.
No, this is obviously this is obviously benefiting him. The only reason why he's doing this is Okay, well, I'll be taking this, but we're gonna be doing the mission now.
Okay. While he's off busy taking a phone call, let me just say I don't know how safe it is that we're putting Clovis Bray inside an exo body. You know, my previous crack, actually, about him not having a body and his head only being what's left, I wouldn't be surprised if this is all one grand scheme from Clovis to hijack Rasputin's body for himself. Which would not surprise. Then again, someone also did mention in the lore that Clovis may be an egotistical jerkwad, but at the end of the day, in his own sick way, he does care about humanity and his legacy. So while he was a thing for the witness for a while. It makes sense that now that the word's kind of out, the witness is gonna kill everyone and everything. Doesn't really work for him because at the end of the day, he's like Savathun in that regard. He's on his own side, but his side also has him surviving the end of days. So
he wishes to live, not die.
So yeah, the idea of the witness just kind of ruining everything he's ever built, I'm sure rubs him all kinds of wrong way.
Yes. Alright, so, is there anything else that we have to go through for this season thus far?
Yes and no.
There is new armor coming out.
I've read all of the lore already. Because I have nothing better to do.
Alright, Guardian. This is a smash and grab. Smash some hive, grab a chunk of submine.
And live to
Don't mind
tell
me.
the tale.
I find it interesting how they've changed the ammo crates on the HUD.
Yeah, no, they actually did something of a massive UI overhaul come, what was it, last season?
Oh, there you go.
Like, there's new symbols for everything now. They're much more intricate symbols now as well.
Yeah.
In any case.
Yeah, no, it's in a way eye-catching. Also, be careful, those things are back again, so...
Yeah. Couldn't have used them back when... Okay.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm on a mission.
Couldn't have used those last time we had a frickin' Rasputin season to defend the bunkers from reincarnation. Yeah, no. They only happen when we're the ones trying to get in.
Yeah. Well, we're a more dangerous threat.
Fair enough.
What's left? Get over here. Where are you? There you are.
I'm over here.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Honestly, without close together, they spawn, a freaking rocket launcher would be so good for this.
It would, but here's the thing. I have knives.
I've been in Crucible actually recently, since the overhaul, right?
Yeah.
And now they've got this whole thing where it's a matchmaking lobby, right? So essentially, not the matchmaking lobby, they've actually got the skill thing set up.
Hatch opening and setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
At least I won't have to worry about getting shot. But regardless, now the new system, how it works is, right, there's quick play, which is your usual control and capture the flag.
Razor-sharp strategist, right?
Then
competitive, which has Rift, Survival, and...
So basically, the game modes for Iron Banner and Trials are kind of available for everyone all the time now.
Yeah. Though they've always been kind of a competitive mode, just no one, well, only the high sweats ever played because it was matchmaking, or because it was well.
Oh hey, I remember this kind of layout before.
Well, yeah, because we were here before. This is literally the same bunker.
Well, no, technically I was never here before. I never really did much during that season.
I don't think anyone did, truth be told.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know it was a thing. I don't think I even played much during that time. So.
Shipping these in from Savathun's throne world?
I played it, but everyone kind of checked out for that season.
Interesting.
That one and a few other seasons before that. They've really actually upped the ability for like incentive for people to do the seasons.
So
also be careful because there are trip mines everywhere, so don't trigger them all.
Well, I'm triggering them now, so they're triggered now. But real quick, actually, this is literally the same layout for this. I think it is a Seraph strike, which means that door right there in the Seraph strike, I'm pretty sure is right there, literally would lead straight to the outside world. So in other words, in the Cosmodrome, we could go like straight to where the final boss is, but instead we go this long ass way.
Which door?
The one we came in from.
Oh, that one? Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there are multiple bunkers, multiple entrances, so...
Well, obviously. Well, this is the part of the bunker that is no longer the same as the other one. Hello there. Goodbye.
It was on the moon, and as per usual, the Hive have done some redecorating.
Well, of course they did. They're an invasive species.
That's just the Hive's description. The invasive species.
It's like people call the Vex the invasive species. No, 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 no. That title belongs to the Hive.
I think they're both invasive species, truth be told.
Yeah, but the difference between the Vex and the Hive is the Vex just terraform everything and change it to their own. Therefore, they're no longer invasive. While the Hive just kind of exists alongside everything.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Knife time. Oh, no more knife. Let me dodge and get my knife back.
But anyways, yeah, no, how it works in competitive these days when it comes to that is you have your competitive play. And there's actually, you know, those 3 modes, which basically randomly cycles through. If you're unlucky, you'll get riffed twice like I did. And basically how it works is this. They don't just throw you in a competitive tier, which they use for matchmaking purposes, purely at the beginning. There's what they call a qualifier tier, which is basically a unranked play where you basically play for about 7 games, and after that the computer weighs your performance and then it decides which tier you go into.
Oh, it's doing a tiered system. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that allows you to matchmake more appropriately with those equals.
There's positives and negatives to tier systems. Positive being you rank with people who are more likely around your skill. Negative being there's less overall people in your actual bracket. And depending on how they have it organized, you might not actually go up any brackets. You're only going to be set within your own bracket forever.
Oh no, you can go up and down.
Well, no. Like, you're set within your own bracket, but there's different ranks within your own bracket. So no matter what, you're with people who are at some point right around your skill level, and you're not going to any other bracket.
I mean, you can go up the bracket.
It's I don't know. It's hard to describe it, but like there's 2 ways of doing like a matchmaking system like that. One of them is basically everyone goes through like the testing grounds and then are basically forever separated in some capacity, or it's an actual proper bracket system where like no, you go up and down the ranks and you could literally go and be with the worst of the worst so long as you play poorly.
Yeah, pretty much is how it works.
Well, yeah, but like I said, it depends on which type of system they're using, because for all we know, there's a chance that they might be using the system where, like, you're kind of separated. I don't know.
They basically explained it like this. Basically how it works is when you go into the system, right, you get matched with people of your same skill in that bracket, but depending on how well you perform, you can actually also go up into other brackets as well. But if you perform poorly, you can also do the reverse of that. You can go down the brackets.
Alright. No, we'll see how it turns out.
Well, by the way,
it's at the beginning, so.
Never mind.
What? The lasers?
Yeah, no, I was
supposed
debating.
To be threatening.
Knowing you would walk right into them. You know how many people I've seen walk directly?
You mean the warlock? The thing the warlock did?
You know how many people I've seen just waltz right into them and just immediately die soon after?
It's alright. I can recognize when there's a threat in front of me. I'm the hunter. I'm supposed to.
I would believe that, except for the fact I've seen so many hunters just catapult themselves into that thing.
Well, yes, because we're too busy speedrunning.
That's a big door.
Vault security's getting overridden. Another cryptolith?
No. A dark
oh, hey, this is like literally the exact same door thing that Rasputin has on Mars.
Guardian, you're on the clock. Knock out that security and I'll get the vault open. We need that submine core.
Alright, speedrun time.
Not quite. Every submine has a memory center. All this is Malahayati. It was Rasputin's favorite. Sort of like a protege.
Perhaps this submine will be a source of answers then.
Only if we seize it before the Scorn corrupt it.
I have done this wrong in every capacity. I don't know where I am going.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you even know what you're doing?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what platform I need to jump to. I didn't realize that like there's an inner core section here that I have to go into for some reason.
Bugger off!
Hello, gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Swordbearer. I like to introduce myself.
This is a sword.
Yeah, this is my sword.
Let me introduce myself. I'm a sword bearer. This is my sword.
Large amounts of damage over time, and increasing amounts of pain the longer I whack you with it.
It's like, I am a sword bearer. This is my sword. Say hi, sword.
Where do we go?
Said hi.
Where do I go? Where do I take this?
Come back here. Come back here and start shooting the hive lock. I'll deal with.
Oh, okay. That's what you do with
it. Yep, pretty much.
I didn't realize it was something that you just fucking shoot the guys with.
Lock first, please.
I've already shot the lock.
Oh, for the love of.
Yeah, I shot the all 3 locks for you.
There we go. There were 5. I got 2 of them.
Oh, there you go.
Here. A scorn mind is tethered.
Anyways.
See into it.
Go, Guardian.
This is interesting.
Waste no time.
Menacing. What interesting.
This thing's gonna be a hassle for us, isn't it?
What do you think?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Knife Bomb. Let me to throw another one. Knife. Excellent. Massive amounts of damage. Excellent.
Way to miss entirely.
Hey, I hit enemies, just not that many. Doesn't matter, I can go and get my super back, obviously, very quickly. Give me things to slay. Let's wrap this child up very quickly, shall we? Oh no, his invulnerability phase, like every time boss has now.
Careful, you're gonna throw off my stasis tracking.
Your stasis tracking?
Yeah, my things track. If you kill them all, there's nothing to track to.
I must kill them.
Single-minded.
Hey, I'm getting my super back. If anything,
yeah, destroying mine at the same time.
One benefit over another. Oh. I will say this is interesting for a boss fighting a strike. Most strike bosses tend to just eliminate the bite. Well, no, this is one of the battleground things, so I'm willing to bet it'll become a strike.
Oh yeah, no, it'll become a strike later on. Okay, that's what you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like this is basically like a battleground type thing right now, but I'm willing to bet that it's going to become a strike, which I have a feeling strikes are going to be like that from now on.
I mean, it's a good way to create more strikes without creating more strikes.
Yep. Well, I mean, technically you're creating strikes, you're just creating different types of strikes now.
Yeah.
Now, where is the boss? You. Why are you running? There he is. Yeah, that works.
There he is! Complete group of unenemy enemies.
Literally teleports away the moment I super.
Yeah, he's like, no.
It's like, that is immense of amounts of danger. I'm going to go away now. Oh. He just set off the bomb. Ow.
Revives, immediately dies again.
Who doesn't love bomb? I like bomb. This is why everything I have is so explosive, because I die to them so many times too. Excellent. Boss is defeated.
Whoops. Pressed F, but whatever.
Ah, you supered. Don't worry. Here, let me super over here too.
Served as captain, a marksman.
I'm sure that helped him.
Risen as a nexus of Xivu's control here, to exert her will on the submine. If that's what it was doing.
To defile Aramis's house. This is not an act of desperation. It is punishment, nevertheless. This victory will disrupt Xivu Arath's hold over the Scorn on Luna.
At least for a while. I've got Mala's core packed. Exfil incoming.
Go. I still hold questions that require answers. Time will tell what they are.
I will say, I find it interesting that Mara is helping us out this season.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you look at the dialogue, or if you look at some of the cutscenes, it seems like this season we're gonna get Mara is going to be a major player. Clovis, obviously. Anna, Osiris, and apparently there's even like a screenshot that catches Keitel on the screen. So,
I mean, I'd be willing to bet at some point Keitel is going to be like, ah, yes, I see. You're dealing with both the Scorn and the Wrathborn again. Let me help you out in defeating this enemy. Glorious battle for my warriors.
I mean, she does have a major chip on her shoulder for Zebo Ra, particularly because she was the hive god that sacked Total Model. So, and from what the lore says, actually did so personally. So, what does that tell you? But anyways.
Oh, okay. For a moment, I was wondering what this was. It's like, we've been trying to reach you for Dares of Eternity, and it's like, oh, okay, no, they've just updated it and made it a little easier to go and get points and stuff. All right.
There's also the old seasonal armors and weapons they're throwing in there too. Which is a clever idea for introducing them.
Yes, which actually reminds me, I need to start doing a whole bunch of dares soon.
Because the thing, right, is like before the deep sight system happened, once the season was over, that's it. No more ways to get that seasonal armor or seasonal weapons. I mean, there was a few ways, like for the Seraph, like CQC stuff, they eventually threw it in with like Banshee stuff and a random drop and Whirlpool and stuff like that. But like just recently ended seasons. Yeah, like lesser known seasons or stuff like that. No.
So while we are here, we might as well quickly take a look. So let's go over to the wonderful in-game store and take a look. See if we can find it. Ah, there's my up my sleeve the new the new finisher move from our wonderful sponsor today, Assassin's Creed.
Allow me to do this one. I think I'm far more educated in this one than you are. So, you may have realized, or you may have heard, but basically, last season there was a collab between Destiny and Epic, and specifically Fortnite. And it was specifically Epic in particular, because Epic is Fortnite is where it purely showed up. There were skins you could get that were basically of the Exo Stranger, and Shax, and Zavala. And so those skins were available, and if you got them, then you could get them. But I don't think you can get them anymore. Maybe not. I don't play Fortnite.
Oh yeah. The Fortnite skins. Yeah, I don't know if you can get them anymore. Here, let me.
Also, for some odd reason, they also did the thing while they were doing Epic. For some reason, there was also something in Fall Guys, which I'm not sure I would deal with. If it's them. Maybe they're just that deep in Epic's pocket that they're. Deal with Epic.
Yeah, there was like Fall Guy Guardians or something you could get.
Yeah,
you can still get the Fortnite skins.
Okay.
Yeah, they're under the archive section now.
Oh no, not that. I mean in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, in Fortnite. Yeah, no, I don't think you can get that anymore.
You can still do the Fortnite.
But you can in Destiny at least, because Destiny do be needing that money.
But yeah, so they did that with Fortnite last season and Epic last season. Now they're doing one with Ubisoft this season, which basically means now there's a whole set of new skins for the Assassin's Creed franchise specifically, which is Ubisoft's Golden Goose. And by counter, Assassin's Creed Valhalla now has add-on packs for extra weapons and extra armor pieces that are inspired by Destiny stuff. I actually looked at them because I do play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And yeah, they are there. And because of the way the store is set up, I don't believe those are ever going away, kind of like the archive in Destiny. So, not such a big issue there with those things getting out. But interestingly enough, they also took it one step further with this crossover as well. When they were doing Fortnite crossover, they just kind of introduced new skins for each of the classes. That's it. For this one, they also introduced new skins, a finisher for the Hidden Blade, which is the up my sleeve one, which is Justin pointed out.
Yes.
As well as a new Ghost Shell, new Sparrow, and new ship, all designed around the Assassin's Creed series, and quite well actually. If you look on the actual featured tab for the Hidden Ones set, you can actually see it, like the tools of the trade set, and they actually do look really good. And they actually, if you know the game, then you know exactly what the references in the flavor text are alluding to.
I'ma say it for what it is. Unstoppable hand cannons, baby.
That's
baby.
That's what he points out. Anyways.
Hey, I mean, I'll say it for what it is. All of the Unstoppable mod or the Overload and Champion mods right now are actually beneficial to me because I use scout rifles, I use bow, I use pulse rifle. All of this is beneficial to me, so I'm happy. I'm a happy boy right now.
But yeah, I like the Assassin's Creed series, so I'll probably get me some of these skins. I didn't like the Fortnite stuff, yet I actually ended up getting the skin for Fortnite for the Warlock anyway, because it was based on Kitsune shit, and I'm a weeb, so I got it.
Actually, for me right now, I'm actually wearing the Fortnite skin on my leg.
Yeah, it's not a bad skin, truth be told.
It's not. And actually, for what I've got going on, I've like the legs glow blue and my arms glow orange, so it's an interesting little dynamic that I've got going on.
But yeah, so
and the fact that it's symmetrical. Symmetrical, please.
You laugh at that. You laugh at that, but trust me, how many conversations we've had over the phone of him trying to figure out a way to make his armor symmetrical because of how
let me quickly demonstrate. This is what I've got now. This is the Fortnite armor. And this is what I'd be running sometimes. As you can obviously tell, there's a little difference seeing that my right leg has a whole bunch more armor than my left. I could also run this one, but this one's actually not too bad either. This was from it was the second season of Witch Queen. It was during our wonderful expeditions on the moon in Leviathan. But yes, our armor for our hunter can be a little tricky sometimes, especially when you bring shading into the mix, and shading tends to not go well.
I'm thinking, why is there a soccer set? Oh yeah, FIFA's going on right now. The thing I could give like less about.
Yeah, soccer. Oh boy.
Everyone in my college recently, or like a good chunk of people I know, as well as in my work, are like, "Hey, you see FIFA?" And I'm like, "I don't give a fuck."
I don't care about sports to begin with. So what makes you think I suddenly care about this?
But anyways,
you are interested in sports. I am not. You go do that.
I won't get salty here. That's a conversation for another time. But anyways.
Well, no, I'm not salty about it. I respect sports. You?
Because I've been confronted a few occasions on that, but that's a whole other story.
Well, there you go. So.
But yeah.
Is there any other wrap-up things that we should go over?
Well, there is still more of the quest.
Yes, but I mean, I'm pretty sure people get what it is at this point.
Oh, there's a whole other section.
What do you mean?
You still haven't gone through the whole section thing yet. There's a whole other activity in a whole other place.
Oh, okay, well, where is it?
You have to go to your quest tab, and you have to get more Sephiric stuff. It's weird how the first week works.
Okay, so literally do the same mission again.
No, that won't get you enough. Just do like a Vanguard Strike or two. That should get you that.
Okay, but what comes after this?
After that, you do another mission, which gives you somewhere else, and that basically takes you through a little bit of a grand bunker system, and that's a rush mission, and yada yada yada.
Well, our wonderful little stream is nearing an hour, so do you want to keep going? Or do you want to do we want to save the rest of the content for the viewers to go through themselves?
A fair point. I'll leave that one to you. Also, as I was gonna say, but yeah, no, with my session for Assassin's Creed, I'll probably be getting the set actually, as well as at very least the ghost shell, because I think the ghost shell is actually quite nice looking. But
there you go. So yeah, that's basically the intro mission of the season for everyone.
Yeah, there's other stuff involved as well, but if you want to see that yourself, we'll leave that to you.
Yes. And yeah, this is basically the last season until Lightfall, which as of right now, Lightfall drops in about 23 days.
That's impossible because the season
23,
ends in 83.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wait a minute, what did I say there?
Congratulations, half a month.
Brain activate. Yes, 83 days until Lightfall drops. So
Technically less now, because it's only 1 hour till 82. But I digress. Semantics.
Yes, but technically it would still count as 83 days, because it would then just go 82 days and 24 hours.
80 days and 12 hours.
Yes.
It resets on reset every day. It's strange.
Yes. Anyways,
But
that's that pretty much.
But yeah, it's pretty much that. Like we said, there is another part of that mission where you have to go through a thing. Title actually does get involved, if we're not going to do that. But I might as well point it out here. Title does get involved, and actually, in that mission, you actually run across some of her dead Cabal, actually wearing her colors this time. So we actually get to see what her armor looks like. Not as imposing as the Red Legion, but, it's tasteful.
Not as imposing. In no way is blue more imposing than red.
Well, no, also the armor design itself is less imposing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's it's basically said that she basically sent her troops ahead to basically try to secure the place ahead of us, and they all obediently got slaughtered by the defense towers. And there's actually lore on those defense towers where they're basically able to, like, what's that joke of, like, you just, like, kick a stone into, like, an area and then you just, like, gone immediately? That's basically what happens.
It's just one of those things where it's like, yes, let me just go vaporized immediately.
Basically, there's lore about that where it's basically like a Titan or Guardians randomly, like, patrolling stuff. And actually, there are alluding to Callus's fleet in the lores already. But I'll save that for another day. But basically, yeah, Guardians basically, like, keeping track of everything going in and out of, like, the base that we eventually go to, but we'll leave that for you. We might play this after the thing just because I want to see Justin's reaction to it all. But yeah, no. And he basically is waiting there, and he's recording things that come by, the catches from Salvation and stuff like that. And he's like, okay, I'll get a closer look, and then it just is like
immediately vaporizes him.
No, all you see is just the thing end, and it's like salvage log end, or black box end. Basically, you're reading the flight recorder on his ship. Basically, in the aftermath of him getting vaporized.
Slight problem.
The funny thing is, he actually brings up a tactic, which I'm actually not surprised is apparently in lore, which is basically the idea of, like, smash and res, which is basically a Guardian basically does a kamikaze run into some place, and the jump ship is blown up. He dies, but he basically reses himself with his ghost and just kind of keeps going. So basically how you get in is basically they kamikaze run themselves into something with the knowledge that they'll just come back and kind of move from there. But he goes, yeah, even that strategy won't work because these towers will just vaporize you mid-run. So
in other words, zip down and then immediately get off your ship. That way your ship acts as a distraction.
That's the thing. These towers can hit multiple things at once. So if you did that,
but it detected the ship sooner than it detected you. Therefore, the ship's going to be blown up sooner than you would be blown up.
From what I'm told in the lore, the difference in detection rate is like macroseconds.
Yes, but if you go down and, like, wait like 2 seconds in the ship, then get out. Because, I mean, we just saw what the towers were doing. It took 15 seconds until it blew us up, so maybe.
Well, like I said, that was on low threat detection. I think if you speed at them like a bullet... Actually, no, yeah, there is dialogue where she actually, Anna mentioned actually in the first quest. We didn't see it because you weren't on your Sparrow. Basically, she says, they have a threat detection, basically, system. And it's basically, the faster you're going, the faster they'll shoot you.
So, in other words, a turtle is the best weapon against these things?
Pretty much.
Alright.
Oh, but anyways,
there you go. That's basically the content so far at the beginning of the season, and basically what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, may I just call attention before we leave? Go to the season 19 banner.
Yes.
And then look just above the season to, like, the kind of art.
Oh yeah, the art in the back.
Yeah, you can't tell me that's not religious imagery there for you.
Oh no, that's definitely religious.
I think
religious influenced.
I believe that's based off some Christian painting. I think.
I have a feeling I might know what you're referring to. I'm not too sure.
I think it is.
Yeah, I have a feeling. It was probably some Latin painting made for Christianity, I think.
Yeah, no, because the Seraph concept does originate from Christianity and that whole religion in general. So I believe this art piece is also an homage to one of those art pieces, but I can't remember which one.
Well, either way, that's basically been our stream for the day.
Yep.
My boy, stylish draw, a new gun finisher.
Knowing you, that'll be the only one you use.
I'm actually liking this one out of like the others that I use. Like the other ones I use are the silence shot and what is it? The flintlock fury. Yeah. There's another,
of course he likes.
There's another one that I have, but I don't know where it is. Here, give me a moment. Don't mind as my cat goes and breathes down the mic.
Okay, you mention these things constantly, and I never noticed them.
Because I push her away from the mic before she has a real chance to actually do it. Here, let's see here. Where is it? No, stop doing that, cat. She's really, she really wants to be breathing down that mic. Yeah.
Some reverb stuff here.
Alright, where is it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have another. Well, I will have a new one soon. Either way, hopefully everyone enjoyed our little expedition.
Yep, our little attempt at a bunker run.
Well, it's not really an attempt. We did it.
Yeah.
Like
true.
we literally were tasked to go into the bunker and bring out data, and we went into the bunker and brought out data.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, funny enough, there's always been this kind of there's always been this issue with replayability, where it's like they create the seasonal stuff, right?
Yes.
And while it's meant to be replayed, lore-wise, it makes no sense.
No.
Like, take the override missions, right? They're always against, they're always trying to that was actually a good example.
Yeah, override was actually a pretty good case of being able to replay it.
Yeah, no, because it was a good replayable, plus it made sense with the lore. Whereas, take something like Battlegrounds. One didn't really make sense because technically there were only a certain amount of battlegrounds, so why the hell
there was only a certain number of the chosen champions that were in every single battleground, so it doesn't make sense to be doing it again.
Yeah. Whereas in this one, it's kind of played off. It's like, okay, you got into the vault once, and you got a bit of data, but now you need to go back in, get more data, and so on and so on and so forth.
Oh, so is that how this one's playing out?
Basically, yeah. Basically, all of Rasputin's tech has kind of been, no.
But I'm referring to the strike that we just did. Basically, every time we go in, we're taking out bits and pieces.
Yeah, we're taking out bits and pieces.
Okay.
Overall, we've accomplished the goal of getting Malahayati and plugging it back into Rasputin. But there's always more data we could pull from the thing.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah. No, that works. That works story-wise, at least.
Yeah.
Well, is there any closing remarks?
Interesting season. There's been a bit of a controversy recently where, in fact, I truly agree with this one, where it's like, why does Bungie wait until the day of to do the season reveal trailers? That probably causes more harm than good. There's been talk, especially last season, that the last season ended with the lowest player count since Arrivals, which was a year or two ago.
Yeah, but there wasn't really that much to be. There wasn't really that much to do besides grinding, and I'm willing to bet anyone who was wanting to grind and prepare for both Lightfall and this season probably already had it done. So.
But that's the thing, right? There's nothing to do or anticipate on after that. Bungie's trying their best to stretch out content, but I think when it comes to informing people about the seasonal stuff, I'm not saying that they should do it 3 or 4 months in advance, reveal a season trailer. Absolutely not.
No.
But at least a week in advance.
Yeah,
of the next
a week is a reasonable amount.
I mean, they've already shown us Lightfall, which was half a year in advance. So, is it so much of to ask to basically give us a season trailer at the very least a week at the very most a week in advance?
Yeah. No, we'll yeah, it's an interesting argument, but
because then you give people things to look forward to and hype. There's whole opinions swirling around the internet from different people as to why they do this, different opinions depending on who you ask. Overall, though, the general consensus is whatever they're doing ain't working, and it's probably causing more harm.
I mean, some people are. I'll just throw my 2 cents into it real quick. Some people are saying they should do it like a month or 2 or something before. I'm saying a week at the most.
Yeah, no.
Like,
because
you shouldn't go any higher than a week, because if you go more than that, then you're kind of just revealing it way too soon.
And also, who knows what the exact, processing time for a new season is.
Yeah.
They could be working on, the next year's seasons already and, almost done. Or they could just be starting to work on next season.
Well, no, I'd be willing to bet they have Lightfall, for the most part, finished. And
yeah,
they're just going and polishing up the seasons, and then before a season starts, they're probably going over every single season before it launches to make sure it's working.
Yeah, which in some cases it still doesn't. I'm still getting a glitch for a seasonal triumph this season, which I haven't gotten, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's... long story short, the logic is whatever they're doing is causing more harm than good, and Bungie should be more talkative when it comes to their seasonal stuff.
A debate for another day, perhaps.
Perhaps. But yeah, I'm personally of the opinion that they could stand to do it earlier, at least a week, or at most a week, depending on how you look at it. But not the day of, because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's been our 2 cents in some of Bungie's actions lately, and our introduction into this season's activity and what we'll be doing, as well as the Assassin's Creed crossover. So, there you all go.
Yep. There you go. Oh, by the by, before I forget, one more thing, and then I'll let you all go. This stuff, like it was with the Fortnite, is also reflected in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but there's also an armor set, no, I did mention it, where it's armor that you can get and weapons you can get in Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well for this. Now, they are not free, just like in this part, it's not free. In fact, Ubisoft isn't even being subtle with how it acquired the brands, and just basically is putting it under tab in the shop called licensing, which, real subtle there, but anyways. Subtle as a sledgehammer, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are there. You can buy those.
If you're interested in that in Destiny content in your Assassin's Creed Valhalla game, then there you go.
Yeah, and in this case, they're more than just skins. They're actually full-on armor sets and weapons with their own values and stats. So,
yes.
At least they're not just flipped assets. In fact, I think one of them is literally a sword that launches missiles, which something tells me missiles in 680 Britain looks a little odd.
It's not Britain. Valhalla. It doesn't take place in Britain, more northern England, but...
Well, fine. Well, technically you do visit London, so around the British area.
There you go. I was gonna say, more north. The Nordic region.
Well, no, it's basically mostly all of England. There's also Norway as well, but that's a whole other area. There are many areas in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's quite a big game.
Yeah, no, there's a big map to it.
You also visit Ireland and France, but that's a whole other thing.
Yes, we will leave that for another day.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. But anyways,
yes,
we'll leave you go. Also, season heroic Solstice of Heroes is out too, so there's that to get to. Yeah, right now. Drop that bit in the end. Solstice of Heroes is also going on now, so there's also new armor and stuff to claim.
Oh, wait, is that charity event?
No. Solstice is the yearly thing they do every year. Kind of the yearly wrap-up. They've been doing it since...
Okay, well, here, let's go to the tower and see if there's anything there.
Nothing. There's nothing there.
So then, you're saying Solstice is happening right now, but it's not.
Or not Solstice, Moments of Triumph.
Moments of Triumph. Okay, thank you.
Confuse those two. But
I'm
yeah,
like-
no, Moments of Triumph.
I was gonna
Yes,
be like, wait a
Bro.
minute.
Originally, once upon a time, those were the same thing, but they've diversified over the years, and those are two now different events.
Okay. Well, we'll end it off on the tower anyways. So,
But yeah, no.
yeah. I'll say this: it's interesting that they're bringing Clovis Bray back into the mix properly now.
It is
obviously Rasputin was going to be brought in. People thought it was going to be sooner. I even thought it was going to be sooner, but I guess not.
I mean, there's this whole shtick this season of Osiris. Like, he has the memories of Savathun now. He's like, there's something on Neptune. There's something on Neptune. And everyone's like, there's nothing on Neptune. There's nothing on Neptune. And now he's like, Rasputin would know. He knows. We have to get him. And that's kind of the whole crux of this season. Osiris being like, I need what's in his brain.
Open up his brain for me, please.
But, so yeah. Plus, we also need the Warsat network, because as mentioned in the cutscene, you know, we either get them, or Ziva and her people get them, and as Anna mentions, we don't even need a full-powered network to cause extinction-level events, which, you could just take those things and just start cratering them into Earth and cause massive amounts of damage. You don't even need to fire them. You just start pelting them into frickin' Earth, so, you know, that's the problem.
New Crucible experience for improvements.
Not the Warsat!
For friendly competition.
Friendly competition drops the Warsat on you. Oh, this is the Warbite being sadistic at all. Not at all. Yeah, no. So there's that. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between Osiris, Mara, and Clovis play out. Mara is a master tactician. Osiris is an arrogant twat, and Clovis is the definition of arrogance. So.
Yep. Well, there you go. That's basically our stream, and that's basically what we're getting into this season.
Yeah. So it'll be fun to see those two keep talking and try not to kill each other in the process.
See how that dynamic turns out.
Oh. And also, don't trust Clovis, no matter what he says.
Well, frankly, you shouldn't, so you should be treating him like Savathun to begin with.
That's true, that's true.
The human Savathun.
In the words of Mimir from God of War Ragnarok, if he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
But snow is white.
But, anyways.
Yes. Alright. Well, we'll
let you go, though.
No last closing remark or anything?
Cover that. Interesting to see where Keitel plays into all of this, how much of a role she'll have in the season so far.
Sure.
We haven't heard from her officially yet, outside of that one remark from Anna and Osiris, where she says her people got smashed trying to take over the area. Oh yeah, also, there might be a new area coming in, kind of like the Elixni Quarter that comes later in the season.
For Rasputin or something like that?
Kind of. Basically, remember the dialogue where, he might have told you already, but basically, there's basically this massive orbital station, which orbits the last city, or orbits Earth. Kind of like the massive one on Europa.
Okay, so that... Okay, so I have a feeling I know where this season's raid is gonna come in, if there is a raid this season.
You mean the dungeon?
The dungeon, okay. So...
Possibly.
I have a feeling I know where that's coming in from then, because...
Possibly, but that seems too story crucial to be part of a dungeon, which means you'd have to complete it to advance the story, which doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, take Season of the Haunted. That was story adjacent.
Maybe.
Regardless, though, yeah, basically the shtick is that there's basically a massive orbital station above the last city and above Earth in general. Seems Clovis Bray made a lot of orbital stations, just saying.
Just a few.
Just a few, for some reason. But basically, that one is essentially the kind of heart of the Warmind network in terms of coordinating, so... we need to get up there when all is said and done to officially seize control and plug Rasputin back into his own war center. Expect to see that soon.
Yes.
In fact, there was a mission for it, like I said, later on this week, but, we didn't show that. I have to figure it out yourself.
Figure it out for yourself, little one.
But anyways, we'll see. Interesting, actually, to see that, if you look, it looks like House Salvation's Scorn, or House Salvation is being turned into the Scorn.
Yeah, well, I mean, they worship the darkness, and, well, darkness, corrupted ether equals scorn, so yes.
Well, that's the thing. By the looks of it, like, it's not a worship case, right? Aramis never worshipped the darkness. She was just kind of using it. And she was kind of forced into servitude of the witness. Plus, now there's the whole shtick with her house getting turned into scorn, and Anna even mentions she's not the type to get, to tolerate subjugation. So it does make you wonder, is the witness doing this to kind of reprimand her? Or just to put her under more control? Because the boss we fight
I'm willing to bet it's to go and make the quote-unquote Elixni, now Scorn, more control. Control them better.
Yeah.
Probably to throw them under Zewrath's bridge or something.
I mean, we're already kind of seeing that, so that's certainly possible.
So.
And it might also be a punishment from the witness for screwing up last season. At least we think possibly screwing. We're still not entirely sure what the point of last season was.
Yeah, some people think the witness wanted us to gather them all up together. Others think we prevented something. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see what last season's story actually ties into the overall story, other than Osiris is awake now.
Yeah, to make it rather blunt, it's hard to see the point of last season into what that was for the overall story.
Yeah, last season was literally an overglorified, Osiris is now awake.
And that wasn't even till the end. It was mostly just, hey, let's do, pirate ship.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, isn't a terrible idea. It's just, it felt so disconnected randomly.
It did. Alright, well, that's that then. We'll close it off.
That's that. We'll let you all go, and remember, Thursday we'll be doing our stream the game. Oh yeah, no, I keep forgetting this is Wednesday.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll be doing our Game Awards stream.
Yes. Tomorrow, December the 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Rightio. And we'll be looking at the Game Awards, reacting to it. I might give some predictions as to who I think will win the categories. I've already looked at the list of who is in the actual Game of the Year. I already have some predictions.
Save it for later.
That's content for tomorrow. But just saying, I have my predictions. I might give my opinions. Who knows? We might see interesting reveals and stuff. I'm hoping we'll get a Dragon Age reveal, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah. So see you tomorrow if you're coming then. And yeah, that's that.
Have a good one.
Yep. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.